Hey, welcome back to the channel, and my name is Ian. This is...
I'm Debbie.
And what are we doing today?
We came over to Gonzales, Texas to see where it all started, it being the Texas Revolution and the path to Texas becoming its own country.
So come along and see what we discover over here in Gonzales, Texas. So we are at the Gonzales Museum here in Gonzales, Texas. This is part of Texas history. Even though I'm from Florida and Debbie's from Texas, but this is something everybody's heard of, especially the famous is Come and Take It. This is where it all originated, and also for the memory of the immortal 32 here in Gonzales.
Yeah.
In memory of the immortal 32 Gonzales men and boys who, on March 1st, 1836, fought their way into the beleaguered Alamo to die with a Colonel, I don't know, Colonel Williams B. Travis for the liberty of Texas. They were the last and only reinforcements to arrive in answers to the final call of Colonel William B. Travis. And here at the memorial, they list the 32 names of the individuals that went to try to save and reinforce the troops at the Alamo.
Called the Immortal 32.
The Immortal 32. Hey, if you like Texas history and history in general, we hope you enjoy this video. This was a last-minute trip. The kids were out of the house, and we decided to just run over to Gonzales and check out the museums. So come along. The Gonzales Memorial Museum and Amphitheater, the commission created by the Texas Legislature in 1935 to oversee the Texas Centennial, joined with the Public Works Administration to build this memorial to Texas Revolution events in Gonzales. 1797 to 1870.
Many Texan couples had to be married twice during the colonization period of Texas. Because Catholicism was the only religion permitted by the Mexican government. Priests or other government officials were the only ones allowed to conduct such ceremonies.
Wow. This Mitchell Family Bible in there too, the original.
Look at that.
Birth of Gonzales. And they said Stephen F. Austin here was imprisoned by Santa Anna in 1834. He was placed in solitary confinement and was not allowed to send mail for 3 months. This letter is one of the few letters he was finally allowed to send from his cell in Mexico.
How cool.
That is so cool. The only drawing of the Come and Take It cannon by Noah Smithwicker's daughter, Miss Donald's original drawing, is in the center.
This is cool though. In September of 1835, the Mexicans demanded that the cannon be returned. Andrew Ponto, the mayor of Gonzales, politely refused. Mexico responded by sending at least 100 men to demand the cannon's return. A tiny band of Gonzalians, known later as the Old 18, bravely prepared to face the approaching Mexican troop. Soon volunteers from many Texas settlements arrived to strengthen the line of defense. The Texan force eventually numbered 150 men. The cannon, which had earlier been buried in a peach orchard in response to the Mexicans' demand, was unearthed and prepared for its part in the confrontation. Early on the morning of October 2nd, 1835, the Texans advanced to meet the Mexican troop, cannon in tow. Waving proudly above its barrel was the first battle flag of the Texas Revolution, challenging the Mexicans to come and take it. The famous first shot was fired, a skirmish followed, and the Texans scored their first victory in the war for their state's independence.
Copy of Travis's famous victory or death letter written from within the beleaguered Alamo, 1836.
Oh, there's the tree.
Sam Houston Oak.
It was under this oak tree on March 14, 1836, that Sam Houston organized his army and the citizens of Gonzales for the runaway scrape. This tree still stands as is located about 10 miles east of Gonzales.
Wow. There's a butter dish that survived the 1836 runaway scrape. So you think the cannon would be larger, but this is the actual famous Come and Take It cannon here in Gonzales, Texas. This is all original except for the wheelbase has been redone from 1835. Part of Texas history. What amazed us was the amount of artifacts, history in this museum, especially for the people who were born and raised and lived in Gonzales. A doctor's amputation kit.
Oh my.
Wow, look at that. We were absolutely amazed at the amount of history that was captured in this little museum. From the artifacts, the drawings, You need to come see this. So if you get a chance, stop by Gonzales and check it out. This is about 1797. There's an 1860 publication, American Sunday School Hymn Book, used in the Gonzales Union Sunday School.
Female students.
Well, Gonzales College, yeah, there it is. It's 1853, and they said this is a catalog of the Gonzales College, dated 1859 to 1860. 276 students was the peak.
Significance, but whether it accompanied the march or was left to keep the artillery company, I cannot say. There are so many different theories, but the original was probably destroyed. A few flags were made after the original, but do not look how Smithwick describes the original flag. The flag consisted of a breadth of a white cotton cloth about 6 feet long, in the center of which was painted in black a picture of the old cannon. Above it a lone star, and beneath it the words, "Come and take it."
There's more history here of Gonzales. The people lived here from 1853, etc. Little printing press plate, little insulators for power, telegraph, and telephone. A male swimsuit, early 1900s, lamb knit. Barry had the bathing suit. His trademark was lamb knit. The museum is split into 2 rooms. This is the second room, and you see the amount of artifacts and history captured here is absolutely stunning. Anything from farm implements to weapons to even history of the people who served our country in the different world wars. I'm telling you, if you have an opportunity, you want to learn more about Texas history, and especially Gonzales, this is a great place to stop by and check it out.
Dear Mother, I write to you under the most awful feelings that a son ever addressed a mother for. In a half hour my doom will be finished on earth, for I am doomed to die by the hands of the Mexicans for our late attempt to escape the something of Santa Anna, that every 10th man should be shot. We drew lots. I was one of the unfortunates. I cannot say anything more. I die. I hope in this my last hour, forgive and pardon all my sins. D. Hindenburg will, should he be called, to inform you. Farewell, your affectionate son. So we're here in Gonzales. Ian mentioned the 32 before. This is the old 18, and this plaque is in memory of those. September 29th, 1835. These men constituted the Texians' only line of defense in this hour of destiny. By advising with Alcalde Andrew Ponton, the 18 delayed for 2 days 150 Mexican dragoons sent by their government to demand the Gonzales cannon. It was the strategy of these men that allowed time for colonists to mass volunteers that drove back the enemy in the Battle of Gonzales. At this battle was given to the world a new battle flag and a new war cry, "Come and take it," and was started the successful Texian revolution against the Mexican government.
This is erected in 1936, and here's the 18. You see this in this video. I wish we had the other camera, but we're just gonna do this with the phone today. So as we said earlier, there's an amphitheater here also that was erected here. You see right here, the amphitheater. Isn't this cool?
I wonder what it was used for.
Oh, looks like they're building another memorial over there. See some flagpoles. Let's see if we can find something here, see what they use the amphitheater for, but
I wonder if they did reenactments or...
well, probably concerts, plays,
I
etc.
wonder, yeah. I don't know.
History of Texas. So of course we didn't plan correctly for this. We don't have microphones with us. We don't have the action camera. Try to do this with the phones the best we can because our son has our action camera as he's diving down in Mammoth Lake today as part of his job. Imagine getting paid to scuba dive. That's the way to do it. So here in front of the house in Gonzales, they do have a Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, Never Forget Garden. This garden is a living tribute to all the Americans, veterans, and their families. In silence and respect, this is a place to remember why millions of Americans have fought and died for our liberty and our freedom. As remember those who gave it all for Memorial Day. Here we are in Gonzales at the famous battle site. Sorry I'm laughing. It took us 3 takes to get this one saying in, but this is where the old 18, the famous battle occurred, and there's a couple of markers right here. Now, the interesting part about famous battles, as you know, I'm rodeo dad too, and over here in the background, J.B. Wells Arena. We've been there many times, and right now, huge battles going on this weekend and the weekend of June 1st is the Texas Junior High School Rodeo Association right now. Finals are occurring. We know some friends over there that their children are competing and trying to make it to nationals. So it's a big time right now, this weekend and next weekend. So just look at all the horse trailers over there. There's a ton of horse trailers and a bunch of ponies too. So should we wander over there? Probably not. Debbie says if we go over there, we'll never leave, right?
That's correct.
That's true. You know, I start talking, especially our old rodeo friends that still have children in competing.
And it'll be tomorrow.
It'll be tomorrow before we leave. So good point. So I guess we will not go over there today. Okay, technically we're not going there. We're going by. Big difference. When we saw the trailers over there, it brought back memories of our family competing in High School Rodeo Association, Junior High School Rodeo Association. This particular weekend, as I mentioned earlier, this happens to be the Texas State Finals for the Junior High School Rodeo Association. Next weekend will be the state finals for the High School Rodeo Association. As you see, there are a lot of competitors here. They are fierce competitors. We spent a lot of time with them. I spent time as the 4-H chairman for Brazoria County in charge of the horse committee. And working with these youth in rodeo brings back a lot of memories and such a joy. So if you have a chance, if you ever want to experience a lot of fun, look up a local rodeo, a youth rodeo, and go watch how hard these kids compete and how they take such joy in taking care of their animals. It's right there behind us. That way. Sam Houston Oak.
It says Sam Houston. This is where General Sam Houston established his headquarters on March 13th, 1836, after burning the town of Gonzales. Under this oak, his small army was joined by many volunteers from the eastern settlements who went with him to San Jacinto.
Wow. And this tree is still here. Think about the history this tree has seen over the years. And now it's on this property here. It's on this property, the Charles Branch House. But amount of history.
Brackus, I don't know how to say it. Brackus?
Oh,
Anyway.
Charles Brackus house. So right there, Sam Houston Oak. Part of Texas history and history of the Republic of Texas.
And the namesake of my hometown, Houston.
That's right.
So I think it just, if you're not from Texas, it's probably hard to understand our crazy pride in being a Texan. I think it just stems from the fact that Texas is the only state that was its own country. We fought for our own independence, and Texas is the only state to come into the United States under treaty.
That is correct.
Texas is the only state that we are allowed to fly our state flag at the same height as the United States flag.
This means we are a country, the Republic of Texas. And moo cows.
And who cares? Okay.
Nothing.
You just ruined my history lesson.
No respect whatsoever. It's all about beef. The great part about traveling the back roads, you find cool places like this. It's like Closel's Steakhouse and Bar, 1940. So go check it out. So this was the hotel before, 1845. It was built in 1888 to accommodate the travelers. Constructed here east of the railroad depot. They turned into a steakhouse.
Yeah, this is a grocery store built in its place. It was converted into a cafe in 1940.
That is too cool. Well, Debbie and I hope you enjoyed this video. This trip to Gonzales to check out the museum was a last minute idea. Neither one of us had ever been to this museum and we wanted to go check it out. So we hopped in the car and ran over. Didn't plan to record, didn't bring any camera equipment, microphones, etc. Went over to have a good time. So we hope you enjoyed the video. Get to learn more about Texas history, and if you get a chance to stop by Gonzales, we highly encourage it. So take care, and we hope to see you out on the road.